I'm living in my car currently.
So car life is trending, which is perfect timing because today marks 5 years that I've been living in my car.
Like, you have to sleep in places like, I don't know, fucking Harbor Freight or Home Depot or...
I've been living out of my car for a couple months, and here are 5 things that I would not forget if you decide to take this lifestyle. Now, chances are, if you're living in your car, it's not by choice. So make sure you're following, because if you end up homeless, at least you can watch these videos and it'll help you out. Coming in at number 1 is definitely a strong mindset. There are going to be days where you just don't want to do anything. And without a strong mindset, honestly, I probably would just like give up and just go back to what's comfortable, you know? Number 2, you definitely want to download iOverlander. The number one annoying thing about car camping, van life, is that you always have to find a place to park. iOverlander it's literally an app. You can see spots, see reviews, set spots, make your own reviews, and it's a whole community. This lifestyle's kind of lonely, so having that little sense of community, you got other people that also are in the same situation, kind of leave spots for you to stay at. It's just very nice. Without it, I would just be lost. Coming in at number 3 is a power source, especially with like my job. I kind of need power. My MacBook dies like every 3 seconds. I bought a power source from Best Buy, and it's just worked wonders. And it also powers the fan too when I want to give the car a break. Number 4, source of income. Now, my source of income, I own a real estate media agency, and it's been really great for me. But obviously, when real estate gets tight, having something else, DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber, anything to get you by when you just need some gas money or some food, definitely helps out a lot. And sitting at number 5 is definitely a weapon of choice. I've been approached by so many strangers here, just car camping. It's insane. Anyways, follow from.
Am I strange? Because like, if I was at that point, I would actually do this. If I had no kids, I had no wife, and I had to get on my feet, I would live in my car. I'm not going to hold you. I would live in my car until I save up enough money if I couldn't go home to family or something like that. And I'd save up my bread, live in my car, go to Planet Fitness, work out, take showers. Now, I would do this. I'm not completely against this. And in today's time with this economy, like, somebody may look at this and be like, these people are so lazy. But you got to also understand everybody has a plan. Like, for instance, Steve Harvey lived in his car for like 2 years or 3 years or something. It was something crazy. Now, he was living in his car, and look at Steve Harvey. So I feel like if you're staying down for the come up, you don't care about living up to the Joneses or anything, and you're going to save up to eventually get an actual place, I'm not mad at you. Now, if that's the way you decide to live. I'm somebody that, like I always tell you, I done 10 years in the military, so I've slept outside in the cold. I've slept under a tree. I've slept in a hole. I've slept in a truck. And sometimes this is some of the most comfortable sleep you could get. And really, it's not about sleeping luxury. It's not like sleeping like you're looking to have the most comfortable pillow. Nah, when it's time to sleep, it's just time to sleep, and that's it. It's time to close your eyes and then wake up and start the day up again, So for these people that are sleeping in their car, they probably look at it like that. Like, man, this is just a location for me to close my eyes for a second, and then I'm going to go ahead and start my day up again, have a whole day planned. And you'll be surprised that you'll be working with somebody or talking to somebody every day thinking that y'all go home to the same thing, and they live in their car, and you go home to a pillow, AC, and heat. You know what I mean? But they're operating normally, because they have found a way to maneuver within all of this. So I'm not mad at these people. I don't see this as being lazy. I see it as a point in life to get them ahead, because it is hard to get ahead when you have a bill that's charging you a whole check. You know what I mean? These people could be working and not paying rent, So I'm not all the way mad at this. I'm not even a little bit mad at this, I want to say. Real quick, I want to give a special shout out to my subscriber. His Instagram is Fathrito. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. I'm going to put it on the screen. But basically, I've been telling y'all how to make money playing games on your phone. And the brother sent me some screenshots. He made $104 in earnings the other day. It looks like he right now is currently at $191. Listen, I already told you about Mandy Slim Goody T. I believe that's her Instagram. I'm gonna put her information on the screen as well. The DMs that she sent me. I told y'all people are really making money playing games on their phone. All right, people are even leaving comments and saying, "I thought this was a scam." It's not a scam, y'all. Try it out for yourself. Click the link in the description below or the link in the comment section. All right, these apps, they're literally paying people just to play games on your phone. It's extremely simple. Some of the options is even just reviewing a Netflix show, things of that nature. But just sign up, see what's available, constantly go back and just check it out, because you can easily make an extra $100 just doing this, or $200, depending on how much money you want to make. But y'all, try it out for yourself. These are real life people getting real life results. And if you catch yourself making money, send me your screenshots on Instagram and I'll give you a shout out next. All right, let's get back to the video.
So car life is trending, which is perfect timing because today marks 5 years that I've been living in my car. So let's take it on back.
Hey guys, do you know what today is? Today is the 1-year anniversary that I moved into my car.
Yeah. For the first time, it's going down history, baby. New 3-6 Mafia.
He's like really into like the life.
I gotta stay.
That's the storage locations.
I gotta stay.
I'm gonna have to mute this music.
The 2-year anniversary to me. Because I live in my car, people think that I'm not concerned about my safety. So they'll ask me questions like, what city are you in? Or where are you parked at right now? At your mama house. It is the 3-year anniversary that I decided to move into my car. Today is the 4-year anniversary that I decided to live in my car. I kind of started drinking.
Okay, this video's escalating. Like, I'm thinking she was gonna say this is the 3-year anniversary, and then I guess she is showing us, you know, the process or the experience, but this is like a roller coaster. Shorty just got arrested and everything. Like, what's happening? Who are you? You know what I mean? Like, who are you? Now I'm confused.
I'm an outlaw, got an outlaw chick.
Me, I'm super fly, super duper fly.
Video's getting
I live in my 2006 Honda Accord, and this is what it's like to wake up in a 24-hour Planet Fitness parking lot. I start by getting dressed, and then the longest part of I start.
I'm sorry, y'all. This is something I always question. And I ain't judging nobody, but some dudes fetishize over women with underarm hair or just hairiness in general. Fellas, I gotta ask y'all a question. What the hell is going on with y'all? Like, I really want to know. Like, this is a real question. I know we talking about, you know, people living in their car, but I seen the underarm and I couldn't help but to ask. Dudes that's into that, what's the get up? Like, what is it? Like, what is it about seeing a woman with hair? Like you like seeing hairy women? Like, what do you like about that? I'm not judging you. I just want to know. Like, what is it? Please comment below. If you a hair lover, comment below. Do not hide. This is a safe place. Now, I mean, this is your time to shine. You could comment from your burner page. You know, cool guy 778, you know, whatever. Comment from that page. But I want to know, what is it about the hair lovers? Now, I mean, what y'all got going on in Medulla? Like, baby, no. Did you clean shaved? You clean shaved your underarm. You know how I feel. Now you're arguing about underarm hair. Y'all looking at me like, yo, Boogie, you're bugging right now. I'm not bugging. There's people out here that's like that. They out here really with demands like, I'll pay your phone bill as long as you keep a strand or two. That's crazy to me. What do you like about that?
4-hour Planet Fitness parking lot. I start by getting dressed, and then the longest part of my morning routine is always taking down all of my window coverings, but they are essential for sleeping in my car, so I do it anyways. Then I climb over into the driver's seat and take down my window coverings there. I actually already went into this Planet Fitness last night to take a shower, for all of you who say that I don't shower. So this morning I can go ahead and leave straight away and drive to Panera Bread. But first, the bathroom. Obviously, I used the restroom and washed my hands. I brushed my teeth in my car. I don't know, like, that's weird to show on camera. I don't know why y'all are asking to see that. Anyways, now it's time to drink my hot bean juice to wake up and get some computer work done. So I use this as an opportunity to charge some of my electronics. And here I'm actually editing a YouTube video, so if you haven't already, be sure to go subscribe over there.
If you are struggling to pay rent, it's you by yourself and you're trying to come up, you know, and your car is paid off and you decide, yo, I'm a DoorDash, I'm a Uber until I save up $10,000 and just keep my head down and live in my car, I am not mad at that. I'm somebody that believes you got to go through some type of struggle sometimes to get to that next level. When you are trying to live in comfort, it's when it's the hardest to level up because you always feel like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'll do it tomorrow. But when you're in a situation where it's clearly like I can't stay here for a long time, it'll kind of force you to work harder. Now, I'm not saying this life is for everybody because it's also a safety factor. Now, I mean, you think about you in your car, especially as a woman and guys, you know, peeking in the car and stuff, and you got homeless guys, you know, offer drugs and stuff like that, trying to break into your window. You got to consider all these things. You got to consider all these factors. It's not legal to sleep in your car everywhere. Like I know some places, if your car sits there for too long, you might wake up on the back of a tow truck. You know what I mean? So there is a safety factor. But at the same time, if you can find your way and you have a clean schedule, how this young lady just had, I ain't mad at it. But it's crazy that this is where the market is, though. Like, people have to do this. It's my protein, y'all. Don't judge me. Got done working out at 5 o'clock in the morning. But I would just say, for me, this would have to be a means to an end. This is not like something I could do forever. Because, like, for this brother right here, I ain't going to hold you. Again, I think it's because it's early in the morning. I keep having, like, all these thought interferences, whatever you want to call it. How does he bring, like, girls to the crib? Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe, you know, at that position in life, you probably not worried about that. But I'm just wondering, like, you probably go to the club or something like that and be like, you know, let's go to the car, you know. Go to the car. You got a whole bed ready. Shorty like, no, let's go to the crib. I'm like, nah, let's stay in the car. Let's stay in the car. No, I really want to go to your crib. I really want to lay in your bed. No, let's stay in the car. It's cool. We ain't gotta go to the crib. I really want to. Bitch, I ain't getting the goddamn car. Like, niggas just really like, getting triggered out here. Like, I ain't got no goddamn apartment. You better lay your ass on the passenger seat. And then, now, I mean, because a lot of these cars is compact. So you think about it, it's like, all right, is there like a weight limit? You kind of look at a girl like, yeah, I know we've been talking spicy all night, but I don't think you're going to be able to fit in my smart car. I'm be honest with you. I got a Ford Focus outside. I don't think you're going to be able to fit in there. You got to really judge the cheeks before you invite it to the whip. You know what I mean? Like, but these are just the things that I think about, and now I'm just saying them out loud on the internet, which is crazy. I probably shouldn't do it, but I did it. Y'all thinking the same damn thing. Leave me that alone.
If you're new to this page, I'm living in my car currently. And to be pretty honest, it's been pretty decent so far. Last night, I got woken up by somebody backing into my car trying to get out of parking space. And to be real with you, man, just living in your car kind of makes you feel a little bit weird because you have a bunch of stuff in it, you know, as you can see. There's no space. I would be able to put everything in my trunk if I wasn't moving to Mexico soon, so my suitcases are in there. But you know, some days it really gets to you, you know? You start thinking about everything that got you here. There's days where you miss people more than normal, you know, like family and friends and stuff like that. And you're outside all the time, so you get to see people and their family, go out to eat, they dress nice, you know. And for me, that's more of a task for me to, like, accomplish, because given my financial situation at the moment, it's not that I don't enjoy it. I do enjoy this, man. But, and to be completely honest with you, it's kind of embarrassing. You know, I can't even keep my hair looking nice, man. Y'all got to see me how I come every day. I know this is the beginning of something bigger. This is the journey. This is, you know, I'm taking a sacrifice because I do want to start traveling the world. That's my goal at the end of all of this, man. But you get kind of discouraged when you're doing something like this, TikTok, you know, and you see other people doing the same thing as you, getting way more views, way more people following their journey. I even seen a lady that was a at-home mom, just folding laundry, talking, that got 50,000 views and like 5K likes, you know? So it makes you think like, dang.
When it comes to content, it can get very discouraging, I'll be honest with you, because you will see other people getting more views than you, and they may not be doing what you're doing, editing as much as you're editing or whatever, but you don't know when your time is. So just be consistent. That's my biggest piece of advice. Everybody's timeline is different when it comes to content. But one thing is for sure, and another thing for certain. If you stop, the results is guaranteed. You're not going to get anything. You just have to keep going. You know what I mean? And just let your number climb as fast as it's going to climb, but just know it's going to climb. And once you create your audience, this is the best part about social media, right? Let's just say it takes me 10 years to get 100,000 people that really like to watch me. Like, you know what I mean? 100,000 people that I'm not talking about that just subscribe. I'm talking about that really like look for my videos and be like, man, this made my morning. You know, this really made my day. You know, if it takes 10 years, once I get those 100,000 people that support me like that, those are my people. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter how long it took to get you. I got you. Now, I mean, now we family. But it was even if it was a slow climb, but it's the fact that I got there. That's how content creation is, man. You just got to enjoy that today. Maybe you got 5 people that listen to you every day. Maybe you found 2 people that'll check for you every day or every other day. But that number is climbing, and that's where you want to be. So content creation could definitely be discouraging, but I just say you just got to keep going. The number's growing, let it grow. But comparison is the thief of all joy. It's either you can compare or you could be inspired. Know what I mean? It's either you can be discouraged by the comparison or you could be inspired by the comparison. I would rather say, man, if they could do it, I could do it too. I'm gonna go hard just like this person. Instead of seeing it as, yeah, but why do they get it and I don't get it? What is that? What good does that do you when you say that? Like, I real life know people that will sit around and be like, man, they don't deserve it. I deserve it. But they got it. So now what? Like, I'm always about this. So what's the point? They have it though. So now what? How you gonna get it? You gonna sit around talking about how they shouldn't have it? That does nothing for your progression. It just makes you a hater. I real life know people like that and will gossip about somebody else having the thing that they want. And you just sit there like, okay, what progress is this conversation creating besides hate in your heart? The fact of the matter is, the reason why some people don't have to work as hard as maybe you do is because most likely who they naturally are, their actual personality, not their social media personality. I've had that before. You know what I mean? Where I'm getting up and I'm like, hey, what's going on, guys? Not that personality. Their real personality, people resonate with that So they follow them for that. They keep up with them for that. They could feel the originality when they watching them. Know what I mean? So
am I doing the right thing? You know what I'm saying? Because my views only been going down. But to be completely honest with you guys, I don't even have a choice. You know, I can't afford an apartment, and I'm not in a space where I want to be asking anybody for help. So as you guys realize, I haven't been able to post like daily videos, like what I'm doing every day throughout my day, because my storage capacity keeps going up. And my phone tells me I can't record anymore. That's why I tried to buy the camera, then I got scammed for the $300. And I really just feel like the universe is giving me a challenge, man. It's trying to see if I'll continue to go, if I'll continue to grind, if I'll continue to put the work in. I haven't really been able to really get a hard workout in the last few days. Either that been lack of sleep or just lack of motivation, really. But today I'm going to make sure I get a good workout in. I just feel very tired. I don't know why, man. I slept long, you know. I don't even know how I'm making this video, to be honest. I'm just venting to you guys right now. And another thing that kind of sucks is I know my ex is seeing these videos, and it's like, I don't want nobody to see me like this, but I guess, you know, humiliation is a thing that I have to go through, man. And again, man, I want you guys to know that I'm doing this willingly, even if I'm going through financial issues or not. Man, I'm not going to be putting homeless in my videos no more. I'm going to put living in my car. Because I don't want nobody feeling bad for me. And especially if you can't share my video, why I feel bad for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I always say, if you're willing to do like DoorDash, again, you ain't got no kids, you know, stuff like that, and you're willing to ride around in the car, get your CDL. Get your CDL. If you're willing to sleep in the car already, you're willing to drive around already, you want to travel, get your CDL. Them dudes live in a car, they live in a truck, and they making heavy bread, seeing the world. You know what I mean? You can't tell them nothing. And they making chicken too. I would be, if I was in that position, I was trying to figure out a way to come up out of it, or for my DoorDash money, Uber Eats money, go get my CDL and get right. You know what I mean? And get right. That's, to me, that's the best move. And if you're comfortable with doing this, that is the best move.
But I think
it's like DoorDash, but bigger dollars. Now, I mean, for bigger companies.
I'm going to do some laundry. Unfortunately, I can't do a bunch of recording like I normally do. But I am going to do my best for you guys. Until I figure out something where the storage capacity doesn't keep on, you know, cutting the grind off, bro.
If y'all want to go follow that brother, his TikTok is Mally. Hold on, I'll just put it on the screen for y'all, because he sound like he is trying to grow his page. You know, we got to support the creators. So that's his page right there. I mean, y'all can go follow that brother on TikTok, binge watch his content, give my boy some dollars. You know what I mean? He probably up by now. You know, who knows? All right, this is the very last video we're going to watch.
So it's been 7 days since I've been living in my car. I fled an abusive relationship that I'm not going back to. And I'm in a city where I have no family, and I refuse to go back home and live with either my mom or my dad or my grandparents. I'm going to make this shit work, Patch. We gon' get through this shit together. But I am surprisingly doing so good. Like, I'm pretty sure it's because I have God on my side, and I know that God is leading me. Like, I'm literally following this divine light. I'm not doing anything on my own, because God is good and I listen to him. But anyway, I feel so peaceful, right? And so free. And I know most of it is because I'm no longer stuck with that man. And I wasn't even stuck with him. I think I was just doing it out of necessity. I was just staying with him out of necessity. But this ain't about that. This is about living in my car. So I've learned so many different things living in my car. And like just different tips and tricks and hacks. And I know this isn't like that video. I don't want people to refer to this video as like a tip. Like tips on what to do when you live in your car. But I got a few. All right, so I got these window covers from Amazon. And they like completely black out from the outside. Super dope, and it keeps it cool in here. I got a generator it has outlets and lights and shit, and I bought my fan to keep me cool so I can plug it into my generator. I charge it. I normally charge it, like I'll go to like, if I go research at the library, because like I go to the library a lot, or if I go to like a cafe, because I teach Black history on my other page, so like I'll go and like study in places or whatever. And this is even before I was homeless essentially. I would go to like cafes, but now when I go, I bring my generator with me and I just charge it there. I'll be there for like maybe 2-3 hours or whatever. So I got my generator. You want a generator, bitch, okay? And then normally, because like you have to sleep in places like I don't know, fucking Harbor Freight or Home Depot or Flying J, you have to sleep in places where it's like lights outside. So this is gonna be bright back here, so you want to get something to cover this too. I got a blanket to cover this. A gym membership. Get a gym membership for many reasons. Get a gym membership. Not just to stay in shape, but to shower, brush your teeth, have somewhere to use the bathroom. I found a foster for my dog, so she's gonna be going to her foster tomorrow, which is gonna suck for me because I'm gonna miss my baby. But that's something that I did. Gas stations. I'm not gonna lie, being homeless is showing me a lot about being resourceful. Like, gas stations have free microwaves. So if you ever want to get anything, like buy anything to like eat, I have a cooler here. That's another thing I have. I have a cooler. It's an igloo cooler. So I just get ice. I got a bunch of stuff in there. I got like a bag of spinach, some celery, carrots, sandwich making stuff, little packs of chia seeds. I got a bunch of different stuff in here, and like you can store it in there. Also, I got burritos. So that's what I was talking about, the microwave. You could heat the burritos up either at gas stations or hotels, like during breakfast and stuff. They have like microwaves and stuff. What else? Honestly, that's it. I gotta get my day started though. My day always starts the same. I take a shower, morning praise, and then I eat breakfast. Normally also while I eat breakfast, because I'll try and find like a nice park to just sit at or whatever and eat breakfast. So I can play with my dog, and that'll be a time that she can get her play in. And today gotta be like the last day, so we're gonna have an extra long play day. That's my baby right there.
That's a very understandable reason, like, to be living in your car. You're in an abusive relationship. You know what I mean? You got to get away. Maybe there's no family around or something like that. That's a very understandable reason. I would just say this. If you're going to live in your car, don't get comfortable in your car. I think the whole point of living in your car is to put yourself in adversity so that adversity can push you. You know, it's kind of like the book that we're reading. Like, what does adversity do to you? You know, and people that are successful in life, they look for adversity because they understand growth happens from adversity. So if you're putting yourself in that position, you know, maybe stepping back just to take 10 steps forward, then cool. But if you're somebody that's just like, man, I'll just stay like this forever, more power to you. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. It's not safe. I think after a while, it'll be more problems to come than good. Especially the older you get and things of that nature. But again, if you're super comfortable with it, get on the road, get you a CDL. You know what I mean? Or invest and get you an RV. I told y'all before, look, if I was single, if I ain't had no kids, I would get an RV and live on the road. I think. My wife, she said, yeah, you say that, but every time we go on vacation, you can't wait to come home. Listen, I think I could live in an RV. You know, I done seen some nice RVs. Granted, I spent some chicken, but I think I could do it. But anyways, y'all, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, turn on my post notifications. This is just another day to just gain some perspective. No matter where you are in life, know that there are people that are sacrificing this stage in their life to live in their car, or they had no choice but to go live in their car. So while you're unappreciative of your small apartment, this is all you can afford. Some people can only afford to live in their car. All right. So sometimes I think it's just good to start your day off with just some perspective, because a lot of us, we start our days off talking about what we don't have and what we wish we could have got and what we wish we would have done better. And it's like, bro, there's always somebody trying to figure out how to get where you already are, not appreciating where you are, but don't people, they got it on their vision board. Now, I mean, these people have it on their vision board to get where you are, and you're not even appreciating that place. All right, so anyways, y'all, it's been your boy Ty Boogie, but like I say in all my videos, if you want to make some extra money just playing games on your phone, make sure you hit the link in the description below and the link in the comment section below. These apps, they're literally paying people just to play games on your phone. It's crazy every time I think about it, all right? Go try it out. See if it's for you. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. You catch yourself making money. Make your money. Until next time, y'all, it's been your boy Ty Boogie. I'm out here, man. Peace.